you seem like someone that is full of passion and you're really driven. Was there a time you actually, maybe because of something personal or anything that was happening out of your professional or in your professional life that affected you and made you feel like, you know what, I'm so exhausted, I want to stop. Maybe I want to go do something else. Was there any episodes that made you
it's
want
okay.
to
I feel like that every week.
Oh man, you're probably the most real on this show, on our podcast. Okay, so tell me more. So almost every week, probably even days, right? It goes for days. You feel so exhausted, drained. What goes through your mind and what makes you still move forward? Besides the passion, besides the purpose, what keeps you going?
Oh, what keeps me going? Like I said, the why keeps me going, definitely. Okay.
What do you do? Okay, maybe let's have some action steps. Do you do something that actually, like maybe sit down, have a beer, I
can give you a very good piece of advice, right?
Sure.
Marry the right wife.
Marry the right wife.
Yeah.
Cool, I'm going to take note of that.
It's true.
If you are out there watching it, you can slide through my...
Marry the right wife or husband. Yeah. No, because that's going to really make all the difference, right? Because you see, you're going through all this shit, okay? Then you get back home, right? The last thing you want is your wife or your husband to give you more shit. Or, because you see, our job, right, it's time consuming.
Exhausted,
so you need the support from your family, or, to at least your wife, right, your immediate family, or even kids, to understand, that this is the journey you've taken, and to respect and support that. I think that's most important. Like for me, there are days I went back, totally smashed, right? And my wife Ming, because she works with me in the company. Yeah, so we're like a husband and wife team. Actually, nothing, right? Secret,
huge support.
Okay. Secret to a happy marriage, right? Listen to your wife.
Right, and what about food? Does she cook? I mean,
we cook, but probably she decides what to eat.
So as long as you listen to what the woman says. If she's the right one, listen to her because she knows best.
Yes,
she knows what's.
So when you go back, you're discouraged. Sometimes things happen, and I also had some things happen at certain shows. Then I'll just call her. By the way, she always answers the phone, and then she just tells me like to calm down, take it easy, take a deep breath. Okay, yeah. Perspective, right? Okay, something happened this show, but really, life goes on, right? I mean, 100 shows from now, 500 shows from now, no one's really going to remember, all the sustain pedal or the keyboard wasn't working properly. But at that moment, right,
it sucks. It sucks because you're remembering, like, shit, man, how could this go on? I mean, happen. Like, I've been checking everything, and sometimes it's the small mistakes that kind of frustrate you, and people remember that small little things.
Everything gets amplified, especially in a live music production, right, or concert, because you see, first of all, you have a show. Everyone's immersed into the show. So the slightest things that looks out of place, be it, like for example, you have 8 lights and 1 light's down.
Right.
Yeah, or like, one side of the speaker's not working during the show. And there's really so much you can do when the show's already started. So it's like...
Sometimes you're not in control. Like, you can't really do much.
You can't do much. Once the show starts, right? Like, for example, like now we're having this podcast.
And if the light, boom, it's gone. And then
this light is gone, or this mic is not working, probably we need to stop and then we can... But you see, in a live show performance, how can you stop? The freaking band is playing, man. Yeah. Or the keyboard stops working. Or like, the drum kit, drummer hits the cymbal crashes on the floor. Certain things like that happen. I mean, it's dynamic. Yeah.
It's bound to happen. It's normal.
But you see, people are very, very quick to find faults, right? So
you
can
on
do
the small things.
You can do like 1,000. Okay, maybe
out
of 1,000 things, 999 is fine, and then just that one thing, and then you get all sorts of criticism and all just over that one thing.
Totally feel you, man.
Yeah.
So tell me more about your relationship with your wife. How long have you all been together?
Okay, I wanted it to be like my journey.
Self-made.
Yeah. In fact, Ebenex, as of today at least, right, we don't have any investors, we have no loans, we have no partners. So basically what you see is what you get. It's all paid for. Yeah. So, and I'm proud of that. Yeah. I mean, this is like...
it's a huge achievement.
It's real, right? It's real.